Hey, yo, foreigner, you crazy for this one.
Yeah, they think I'm jab riding when I'm left hooking. Fiends say they love me cause they know I keep that sack moving. Sad to say, but this the life that I have grew in. I had to hustle, skipping class, man, I was true in. I can flip some packs and teach you how to do it. This the real deal. Better watch your back cause people will kill. Kill Bill, kill switch on the Glock, yeah, this the real. And people spin around them blocks just like a Ferris wheel. But that's enough of that. Let me tell you about my life and where I grew up at. I grew up in the south of Topeka. Then I moved to the east in the streets and I ain't fucking with neither. I ain't the type to go with kill or go and sit on that block. I'm the type to get some trees.
We're going to talk about new faces and new places. You know what I'm saying? We've had a lot of movement over the offseason. So I just want to go over all 30 teams. We probably ain't going to talk about your favorite team for that long, which is okay, but we're still going to go over them. But you know what I'm saying? So we're going to start with the Atlanta Hawks, man. They made a couple additions that were pretty significant. And I just want to know your guys' opinions. Let me know how you guys feeling about it. So they picked up in free agency. They picked up Aaron Holiday, and they also traded for DeJounte Murray, man. So how are you guys feeling about these two pickups? Do you guys think they're going to help this Atlanta Hawks team, or you guys think, what, are they going to make them worse? What's going on?
Definitely going to help, bro. I mean, when you add a top all-star guard to your team, adding them next to Trae Young, you're only going to get better, man. We seen this team make the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah, you're right, bro.
Doesn't limit.
Yeah, thanks.
Hey, man, I agree, bro. I'm gonna keep mine quick. I think it definitely is going to help. Doesn't hurt them in any way, but I think they need to go ahead and pick my boy Sharif Cooper back up, man. Shout out Sharif.
Yeah, thanks, bro. I seen that they lost him. I wasn't too hot on that, bro. I'm pretty high on Sharif Cooper. God bless you. But if you guys want to, we can start giving grades. You guys want to give grades on these trades?
You can give a quick grade.
All right, bet. How y'all feeling about it? This Atlanta Hawks one to start off with.
Damn, it's an early standard. I'm gonna give it a B.
B. That's good. Solid.
I'll give him a B as well.
B as well. Okay, yeah. I feel like that's pretty fair. You know what I'm saying? Picking up an all-star caliber point guard in DeJounte Murray, pretty great. You know what I'm saying? But the next team we got is the Boston Celtics. Obviously, they just came out of the NBA Finals, so I feel like anything they picked up was pretty great. But they ended up signing Danilo Gallinari, who unfortunately did get hurt a couple weeks ago. And then they also traded for Malcolm Brogdon. So how are you guys feeling about these pickups, these additions? How you guys feeling?
Honestly, I think I'm going to give them an A+ for this one, bro, just from the simple fact that they identified their needs. We seen what they were lacking in the NBA Finals. They went out there, addressed them, got them. I know Gallinari got hurt playing in the FIBA Cup, bro, which is sad. Yeah. I was excited to see how he's going to look on the Celtics, man. But, hey, I think they'll look great next season, bro. They address the weaknesses. So, hey, Malcolm Brogdon, A+.
A+. Hey, I like that grade.
I'm gonna give him a B. Just because I feel like after getting to a championship and losing the way they did, I just feel like you had a lot to hang your hat on. And to be honest, you have the players, or you have enough to make it to the championship. So I don't think they needed no super big, huge changes. That's why I'm gonna give them a B. They don't get an A+ for me, just because I feel like they didn't really need to make a huge change. They didn't make huge changes, but they just did the simple stuff. Okay, we maybe need a little bit more here, a little bit more there. That's why they get a B for me.
I feel you. I just feel like that might be a little low, just because, I mean, like you said, they were right there, but the fact that they added two other players who can come in and contribute even more, I feel like this deserves an A. Personally, just because, like I said, bro, these two, they're coming in, they're instantly giving you guys production. I just feel like that's insane for a team that just came off the NBA Finals. But I'm going to probably give them an A as well. But, yeah, man, they definitely had a great offseason. But the next team we're going to talk about, the Brooklyn Nets, they ended up signing Markieff Morris. They got T.J. Warren, and they also traded for Royce O'Neal, who is probably the Utah Jazz's best perimeter defender. So how y'all feeling about this, man?
I'm gonna give them a C+ because all the turmoil and stuff that was going on with their franchise, man. But I really want to salute them for not overreacting, making a big mistake by trading Kevin Durant, trading Kyrie Irving. They stayed pat. Eventually, the guys came around. I was like, "Nah, we're gonna stay here. We're gonna make it work, man." They're not big names, not huge names, but definitely gonna be beneficial when the season comes around, man. 82 season grind, man. 82 games. You need people. You need soldiers, man. That are really gonna be there to fight in the war with you, man. So I think they picked up some solid players.
For sure, bro.
Yeah, bro. I'm gonna give them a B. Just a straight, flat out B. B minus. Just simply because they stuck it out with what they had. They kept KD. They were like basically playing a long game with him, and it paid off in the end. To be able to come and still make some moves and trying to build a team around after everything that happened with Kyrie, KD, just that whole situation. And previously you had James Harden. They had everything that went on. I think that deserves to be being able to come back and say, okay, we need these pieces. We still need these pieces after having two pieces that were iffy on or that wanted out, and you ended up keeping them. So I just think that deserves to be just for the effort and how they played that whole situation.
Yeah, I agree with you, bro. I'm gonna probably have to give them a B just because, like you said, they do have a lot of turmoil going on. But I feel like for what they could have done and what, all things considering, I feel like they made the perfect moves. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, when they picked up Royce O'Neal, when they traded him from the Utah Jazz, that was when Kevin Durant was like still dealing with all that drama when they were talking about he might not even be on this team. I thought that was kind of stupid, that pickup. But now that Kevin Durant is actually officially on the team with, Kyrie, I feel like that was a good ass pickup, bro, because like I said, he was probably their best perimeter defender when he was with the Jazz. Donovan Mitchell wasn't holding shit. So, you know what I'm saying? Royce O'Neal, he was definitely that guy for the Jazz. But next team is the Charlotte Hornets. They really didn't do shit at all besides lose Miles Bridges. And they also lost Montrezl Harrell. So, yeah, there was not really much shit to talk about with them. For the next team we got, though, is the Chicago Bulls, who I actually think had a pretty decent offseason. They signed Andre Drummond. They also got Goran Dragic. And, yeah, man, I feel like those were pretty two decent pickups. How y'all feeling about this?
I'm just going to keep it quick and simple, man. Honestly, I ain't really Drummond, man, but I'll go ahead and give him a D, bro. I really don't see where their team improved that, man. I just don't see it.
That's it. I mean, they do have Vucevic, who was, in and out of the lineup. I feel like Andre Drummond being one of the best backup bigs. I feel like that was a great pickup, but I feel it, bro.
I just feel like, this team I feel like they're kind of limited, man. Also, Lonzo's still hurt. I have no clue what's wrong with bro. Like, he's been hurt for damn near a season and a half now. I just don't see the team really improving that much. But hey, shout out to them, man. I hope they make some noise in the playoffs next year.
Sure. They gotta make it there first. But how you feeling, Trey?
I'm gonna give him a C. Because on the surface, it doesn't look like any playoff or championship altering moves. Like, oh damn, they're gonna be there. They're gonna be there. They don't look like no super large contender. However, I feel like the players that they're developing, you got Zach, you got who else they got in that motherfucker? You got Andre Drummond. I'll probably let him come up off the bench. I ain't gonna lie. He ain't been hooping too well, but I just feel like how they kind of develop their players. You got DeMar. I feel like that deserved. I feel like they got better in some way. So that's just like as long as you get better, not worse.
Yeah, no, facts.
I give you my average.
Yeah, bro. There's nothing wrong with improving at all. Like, some people will be like, yeah, that move might not set you over the top, but when has improving your team ever been bad? You know what I'm saying? Like, same thing with Patrick Beverley. You guys don't think he's going to be that big of a addition, but he's still an addition to the Lakers. You feel what I'm saying? So, yeah, I just feel like any addition you could make positively on your team is positive. You know what I'm saying? So
progress.
I'm gonna give them a C just because, like I said, Andre Drummond being one of the best backup bigs that we've seen last year behind one of the best centers. Yeah, man, I'm gonna give them a C just because for that reason alone. But next team we got is a team that actually has made a decent amount of moves. You know what I'm saying? We got the Cleveland Cavaliers, man. They ended up picking up Robin Lopez, which is kind of weird since they have Mobley and also Jared Allen, but whatever. They also picked up Raul Neto. They signed Ricky Rubio to his little deal, and they also traded for Donovan Mitchell. So how are you guys feeling about the Cleveland Cavaliers free agency, offseason, whatever you guys want to call it, man? It's very, very eventful for them.
Yeah, I'm gonna give them a A+, bro. I feel like their team. They were an interesting team last year because when they got to the playoffs, they were not healthy at all. They had a lot of key players. They lost Ricky Rubio. It was a tough transition for them to go to the playoffs and not have some of the guys that they relied on throughout the season, man. But I feel like it was real solid, man. I'm gonna give them an A because they made a big splash with Donovan Mitchell. I don't think anybody seen that move coming. Everybody thought he was going to the Knicks. The fact they pulled that off, they sent a guy that they weren't really gonna keep. Colin Sexton, they sent him over to the Jazz. Obviously, the 3 picks. And if you value picks, then they gave up a lot. But me personally, I think it was a great trade, man. I mean, they added some good pieces, man. If they can stay healthy, I think they're gonna make some noise next year.
For sure, bro.
Yeah, bro, I definitely agree with that move. Or with what you said, you said an A plus. I agree with that. I think being able to get the Don, pick him up. I mean, of course you lost Colin, but I think him and DG, I think that's a good little pair up. So I give him an A too, bro, for all the moves that they made this offseason.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give him an A plus just because I mean, like we said, all things considering, they really didn't have much to work with. So the fact that they, got rid of a player they really didn't even plan on signing in the future and picked up an all-star caliber player in Donovan Mitchell who can come out and give you 25 on any given night. That's an A plus move for me. And honestly, if anyone says anything less than that, they tripping. You know what I'm saying? But next team we're going to talk about is the Dallas Mavericks. They went out and signed JaVale McGee. They got Christian Wood, and yeah, that's pretty much it. The biggest loss they took this offseason was Jalen Brunson, which is obviously a loss, but I feel like for what they picked up, it wasn't too bad. So how are you guys feeling about the Dallas Mavericks?
I would say I'm just a little bit disappointed in Mark Cuban because I feel like as involved as he is as an owner, bro, and obviously I respect him for not overstepping too much and letting the people that he hired do their jobs, man. But I just feel like that should have been a team that made a real like big splash this offseason, man, as far as like bringing in an enforcer, because we see Luka get roughed around a lot.
Yeah.
Season, man. People be trying to bully Luka, man.
Yeah, Mavericks could have used someone like Markieff Morris.
Shout out Luka though. Luka's not no hoe, man. He's not gonna let nobody push him around that, man. But you don't want your best player out there doing the dirty work, man. So I just feel like in that aspect, I'm gonna give them a C plus, bro, because I love the JaVale McGee move. I love the Christian Wood move.
Yeah.
Do we think Christian Wood's like gonna be a big difference maker? I think he's gonna be a great player for them, but it's like a player that really gives them that push in the playoffs to really go further than they originally have.
I think so, just because I feel like with what Luka was working with the season before and AJ Powell, I feel like Christian Wood is such a significant upgrade. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like with someone as tall as Christian Wood, as talented as Christian Wood, I feel like that is the perfect thing you could put by Luka. I don't know what his numbers are going to look like, but I think whatever role he does play, whether he comes off the bench, which I think he's going to be starting, or whatever he does, I just think he's gonna help them a lot. But like you said, bro, all you have to do is put a little bit by Luka, and he's gonna get you to where you have to go. You know what I'm saying? Like Luka is like that, like you just said. But yeah, I'm agree with you. I'm just getting my grade in real quick. I'm gonna agree with you, bro. I'm gonna give it like a C plus, just because, like you said, it was good. They picked up some decent players, but I feel like they could have done more, or they should have. Because when I look at the Dallas Mavericks, especially like later down the line in a couple years, the only thing I see in their future is Luka. Like, there's no other players that I see, that they keep. You know what I'm saying? Like, everyone else just seems kind of temporary, 1 year, 2 year deals. So yeah, I'm gonna just have to give them a C plus, just for that reason alone.
Yeah, but I definitely agree with that last statement you said. Only real player that you can really see sticking around, like a franchise type of guy. You typically in this league nowadays, you kind of want to pair up two people. You got your number one star, you kind of got your co-star, all-star kind of paired up. And I think just seeing how they've come up short, it seems like they haven't made the effort. They haven't made the effort to give Luka something more to where
extra help.
So I'm a rock with y'all on that. I'm gonna give him a C minus actually.
C minus. Yeah, honestly, bro, I feel like the C is just a perfect grade for them, because it's not like they went out and did anything crazy, but I feel like, for what they had, you know what I'm saying, it was cool. But yeah, I agree with y'all, man. But for the next team we got is the Denver Nuggets. They made a couple moves, you know what I'm saying. I feel like they got one of the best perimeter defenders in the league, and Bruce Brown. He probably ain't like an all defensive team player, but he's nice. They picked up DeAndre Jordan, which I don't know how the hell he still even has a job. They got KCP. That's a good pickup, bro. As a Laker fan, I feel that's a good pickup. You know what I'm saying? So how y'all feeling about the Nuggets offseason? They did lose Will Barton. They lost JaMychal Green, and they also lost Monte Morris and Austin Rivers. So how y'all feeling about the free agency?
Damn, that's a lot. That's a lot to lose, man.
Yeah, I didn't see that till now, but I feel like they made some decent pickups. But
before I get my grade, man, shout out to KP3, man. I miss you, man.
Yeah.
Well, you're a dog for sure, but
sir.
Jamal Murray coming back healthy, so I really feel like there's no need to make like a whole bunch of crazy moves. All it is really adding depth. They lost a lot of their depth pieces though. Austin Rivers, Will Barton, bro. Those are guys that are like key to the Denver Nuggets, man. So I'm gonna give them a C. I really feel like they didn't really replace a lot that they were missing, man. So I'm going to rock out with the C, man.
I think I don't want to give them a D because I'm trying to determine if the goods outweigh the bads.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
Murray and Jokic, though, they still gonna be problems, though.
Yeah, they definitely. Like, it was Jamal Murray be back. Oh yeah.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna give him the C just because bro is coming back. I'll give him the C. I think that'll help him give a boost up. I mean, not necessarily like they went out and signed him again. He's just coming off injury, but I just think from what they did, I'll give him a C. Just based off those basics.
Yeah. Hey, that's a good grade. Yeah, they definitely did lose a lot, bro. I didn't even realize that. Like Will Barton, he's like their all-time leader in three-point make, so it's just kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna rock out. I'm gonna give him a B. I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna give him a B just because, like I said, bro, Bruce Brown. I'm a big Bruce Brown guy. I like KCP. I feel like he's gonna add a lot for this team. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to just spot-up shooting, you know, especially that mid-range. I feel like that's what they need. It's some mid-range shooters, some mid-range killers. Same with Ish Smith. Bro, Ish Smith, he's one of the best mid-range shooters in the league. So I feel like I don't even think I said that as one of their pickups. So yeah, Ish Smith, that's a great pickup. I'm gonna rock out, give him a B, man. But the next team we have didn't make that many moves, but they did make some moves in the draft. That is the Detroit Pistons. They went out, they ended up signing Kevin Knox, which I didn't even know about. Did you guys know that?
Kevin Knox?
I
didn't know if he was still hooping.
Yeah, Kevin Knox,
damn.
See, bro.
Yeah. Last time I checked, he was on the Hawks. He got traded to the Hawks. I guess the Pistons went out and signed him. I guess he's on the Pistons now, y'all. So, yeah, man. Hey, they went out and they also got Alec Burke. They got Nerlens Noel. And they also have Kemba Walker for some reason. But the main, you know, the main platter. Yeah, they got Kemba from.
They did trade him in the draft. You're right.
Yeah. I forgot about that too. I was like, where the fuck they get him? But for the draft, they ended up getting Jaden Ivey. They lost Jeremy Grant. So, bro. Yeah, man. So just let me know how y'all feeling about the Pistons offseason. Like I said, they did lose Jeremy Grant, so keep that in mind. How y'all feeling?
Detroit Pistons are one of the teams I'm excited about, bro. We talking about looking to the future of the NBA, bro.
Yeah.
That team's gonna be a problem for sure, bro. Kate Cunningham. By the way, brother, I heard that he was rapping now, bro. Just because I mess with Kate, I'm gonna tap in his
Bro, just focus on hoops, man. Just focus on the hoops. Don't be.
Hey, we all can't be rappers, bro.
I'm gonna tap in with you, bro. Just because, bro. I ain't know you
know Kelly Oubre.
I was to hear that, bro.
Shit was so terrible, bro.
That Kelly Oubre was awful, bro. That was the worst shit I ever heard in my life.
Hey, I've never heard nobody slide on the beat with Tsunami. Hey, bro, don't ever say that again, bro.
Bro, don't ever, please, dude. Like, what the fuck? I couldn't tell.
I'm to you, man. But no, I'm excited about the team in their future, bro. Jaden Ivey, go react to my reaction to or go watch my reaction to Jaden Ivey, bro. He's a very exciting player to watch.
I'm excited to watch, bro. Excited to see what he comes.
Very explosive. He looks just like bro too, man. But very
watch out, bro.
Crazy man.
Watch that, bro.
They got a squad over there, bro.
But
their all-season moves wasn't super super crazy.
Yeah,
I really don't know why they traded for Kim, but that really doesn't make that much sense to me. But
yeah,
it's cool, bro. I'll give them a C. I'm just excited about their future. That's really what I'm excited about with that.
I'm gonna give them a B just for potential and upside. I mean, you draft a lot, you know.
Yeah.
And they did it. They did a good job with Cade. You see kind of the player he's become. So I'm gonna give him a B just for solely off potential. You could draft these kind of players and just be like, damn, okay, this player will be like that, this player will be like that. So could be like that. So I give him a B for me.
Okay, yeah, I like that. Great. I'm gonna probably just rock out with a C+ just because, like Todd said, they didn't really make no crazy moves. But in the draft, I feel like they got the guy that they wanted, Jaden Ivey, and I feel like that was a perfect move. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, I feel like the Pistons are on the right track to be one of the best young teams in the league. But for the next team, we got the Golden State Warriors, man. The Golden State Warriors. Now listen. Now listen, bro. This Golden State Warriors team, they definitely got some people I like, but they have definitely lost a lot.
Yeah, bro. I got to speak.
They lost a lot of people. All right, man. So the couple pickups they got is a player I'm pretty big on is Dante DiVincenzo. I think he's going to be great for y'all, man. And also JaMychal Green, bro, one of the best role players in the league. I feel like that was perfect for y'all. In the draft, they got Patrick Baldwin Jr., They got Ryan Rollins, and yeah, I could not tell you who those guys are, but I guess we'll find out.
But hey, everybody keeps saying Patrick Baldwin. Why'd y'all let the Golden State Warriors get him, bro? So I want to see if he can hoop.
Yeah,
yeah,
I've heard that. Too. So we're gonna. Yeah, he was the 28th pick, so we're gonna have to see what he's talking about, bro. But they definitely did lose some key pieces, man. They lost Damian Lee, they lost Gary Payton,
Man.
they lost Otto Porter Jr. They also lost Juan Toscano Anderson, and Bielitsa as well. He went back to play for his country, I believe. So you guys definitely lost some pieces, and Andre Iguodala is still an unrestricted free agent. But how are you guys feeling about this offseason overall for the Golden State?
Let's hear from Bro first, man. Let's hear squad, man.
Let's see how you're feeling. You know him better than anyone else.
First off, I was kind of upset to lose GP. Just for me, even to not see what he brought for us throughout the whole stretch of the playoff, even though he had his little stint where he was out injured. Just to see like the defensive intelligence, the energy he brought onto the court when things weren't going right, when we were kind of in a slump, defensively or offensively, he'll make the right pass, he'll make the right play. Even if he had an open shot, he says, okay, we need to get Curry in the swing of things. I can get my bucket, but Curry, if we get Curry going, we know what was going to happen. So I kind of went into detail on that, but just losing him was a big deal for me. A few of those other players like JTA, Damian Lee, I feel like those players do kind of come a dime a dozen. They're not overly exceptional at one thing. No disrespect to them boys. No, but I feel like we're getting back. I like DiVincenzo.
He's a bucket.
Yeah, he is.
He does his damn thing. JaMychal Green, I like that pickup. I think we got Clay coming back, and I say coming back meaning this will be his second season under his belt. I think your first season back, you kind of got to shake the rust off. A lot of people didn't want to hear me when I said that, but I think improve. We got another. We can get a chance to get that chemistry under our belt with this, get this lineup back going. And I also think James Wiseman's return will do a lot for us. Hopefully he pans out. We've been struggling kind of in that big category. We re-signed, what's bro name? Damn, Kevon Looney. We re-signed him.
Looney, okay.
Yeah. JP, keeping him, bro. And I feel like everything we got. I'm gonna give us, to be honest, I'll give us I'm gonna be a little harsh. I'm gonna give us a C-, just because I felt like losing GP was a issue for me. I damn near want to give him a D.
Damn. I feel it though. I feel it. Hey, yeah, that was definitely a big loss.
Honestly, bro, I feel like y'all obviously it's the Golden State Warriors, bro. I feel like y'all gonna be fine, but losing Gary Payton, bro, I feel like that's gonna be, like you said,
problematic.
First, man, you already know how impactful he was last year, bro. We seen when he got hurt how the whole energy shifted, bro. And when he came back, the whole mindset of the team, bro, defensively, bro, just changed. And they just went on a run, bro. They were hard to beat after GP got back, man. But shout out to GP going to Portland. I'm tweaking.
Yeah,
went to Portland, man. Got a little bag, bro. Hey, y'all should have
with Dame.
Y'all should have copped that money up, bro. Y'all was being cheap, but hey, you get to hoop with Dame now, play alongside him. I'm excited about that, man.
But we had to worry about Draymond ass trying to get that fucking max.
Hey, bro, that's crazy. Bob Myers just came out. I forgot what he was on, bro. He was on somebody's podcast or show or something. He was just talking about how they were going to do whatever it took to keep the team together, man. So I feel like that's really honestly what they're trying to do right now. Obviously,
yeah, bro.
When it comes to money, bro, you can't be mad at somebody for going to go get what they earn, bro. What's theirs, bro. He showed his Gary Payton, especially a player like that, bro, who's battled his way up, bro. I don't know if y'all heard the story, but he's about to just say, forget it and be a cameraman in the NBA, bro, because he was like, I've been traveling all around the country, bro, playing basketball. Mm-hmm. But it's always sweet, bro, to see that pan out for somebody like a GP, man, win a championship, get paid. So shout out to him. But as far as the Golden State Warriors, bro, I'm gonna go ahead and give them a B+. I feel like they just did what they needed to do, bro, to stay afloat. Klay Thompson's coming back, hopefully fully healthy. We're gonna see the defensive Klay come back. I'm excited about that, bro. I think y'all be fine, bro. I'll give y'all a B+ for y'all offseason.
B+? Yeah, that's a good grade. I'd probably rock out with a B too, just because, like I said, bro, I'm really a big Dante DiVincenzo guy, and I feel like he's gonna provide a little bit of what Gary Payton gave y'all, but maybe to an even further extent, just because I feel like he's got more upside. He's younger. He's got a little bit more size on him, a little bit more strength, And I also do like Jamal Green, man. He was with my Clippers for a while back in 2019, and I feel like he was honestly one of my favorite players on the team. So I feel like he's going to be perfect for y'all. I'm going to rock out, give y'all guys a B, man. But for this next team, we got the Houston Rockets. They didn't really make nothing too significant. You know what I'm saying? They're kind of like that rebuilding team. But via trade, this is who they got. They got Sterling Brown. They got Trey Burke, Marquise Chris, Boban Marjanovic. And in the draft, they ended up getting Jabari Smith. They also got Ty Washington Jr. And they also lost Dennis Schroeder. They lost John Wall. They also lost Christian Wood. So let me know how you guys are feeling about the Houston Rockets offseason.
I mean, technically, bro, I'm not gonna really keep hard on them, bro, because I feel like they're a team that's really young and really they should be focused on developing and kind of. I think Coach said this a while back in one of their videos, bro, but trying to bring in a vet, bro. Everybody cannot be young. Everybody cannot be AAU babies. Like, you got to get some people in there, man. But hey, Christopher, Jabari Smith, Jr. We got Jalen Green, obviously, man. We see him bulked up. I'm excited about their future, man. I think they can be a really good team. Also, my guy Şengün, they got a little core over there, man. But as far as their offseason, bro, they lost two players that really didn't even play on their team: John Wall, Schroeder. Christian Wood didn't really play that much either. If we be honest, he wasn't really like. He was really trying to get out of there, honestly, bro. He really didn't give a damn about the Rockets, man. But I'm like, I'll give him a C, bro, because it really wasn't like too much that they added, but it wasn't too much that they lost. Obviously, in the draft, Jabari Smith's gonna be big for them, bro. I'm excited. I know a lot of people are down on him because of how he played in the summer league, bro. But hey, give that man some time. He's a young guy, bro, coming from college, bro. Give him some time, bro. We're gonna see that man flourish, bro. Just trust him.
Me personally, I'm gonna keep mine kind of straight to the point. I'm gonna give him a D, just because I felt like they could have done a lot more. And you talked about how the players that they lost that didn't really play, and you got a lot of players that were just ready to leave. And I think you could have utilized those players better, like to get your younger guys some kind of direction. They're newer to the league. I feel like every team needs that kind of vet player to kind of shape and mold. I would have used John Wall as that key piece. He didn't really fucking play, but I would have used him as that key piece just to kind of like mold my younger guys, kind of give them a sense of direction, teach them the stuff that you don't learn till you get into the league, you know. They had a terrible season last year. And I don't know how. It seems like they just kind of filled out their roster with some of these pickups. No disrespect. So I'm gonna give them a D.
Hey, but let's speak on that real quick before Coop goes, man. I noticed you got the Houston Rockets hat on, bro. That's real hard.
Yeah, that shit is tough.
Bro, that's something that we don't talk about and acknowledge enough, bro. Veteran presence, bro, in the locker room, molding and shaping. Some of your favorite players, bro, they were molded and shaped by a veteran, bro. Somebody that's not necessarily the best player in the league, but somebody that's been around. They've seen a lot of different stuff, bro. They know as far as whether it's off the court, it's on the court, bro. They can tell you a lot of stuff that a young player that play AAU with you cannot tell you, bro, because they don't know. I feel like, honestly, I don't know if John Wall's the right person to be their vet, man, because he's still trying to play in the league. He still thinks he's one of the top guys. And no offense to John Wall, he's still a dog, man, but
he is. They
definitely need a vet, bro. And that's very important because some of your favorite players won't be who they are today, bro, without their vets, man.
But I just think as a player on your team, bro, I just think having him sign and paying him, I think you gotta give me something while you're out here, even if you're not the best player to be. I mean, I feel like he was a pretty top point guard in the league at some point in time. He wasn't. I'm not saying he was the best point guard in the league, but he was one of the top point guards out. I feel like he could have taught them young boys something. You know what I'm saying? You learn a lot while you're in the league, bro. Experience is the best teacher.
They talk about a UD like Udonis Haslem over there in Miami, but he's still getting re-signed each and every year, bro. He doesn't play, but hey, he's a veteran presence. He can go in there, get in people's faces, bro. You know, just get people right, man. So yeah,
great example.
Well, cool, bro. What's your thoughts, bro? What letter grade you giving them for their offseason, man?
Well, before I get into that, I would just say, man, you were spitting some facts right there because every team does need a veteran, man, and I feel like that's very important. But I'm gonna give this team a fucking D, bro, because I feel like, honestly, to me, bro, I feel like they should have traded Eric Gordon. And I know we just got done talking about the veteran, but like we said with John Wall, he's still trying to play in the league. I feel like if the Rockets went out and got someone kind of like a Derek Favors, who's been in situations, winning situations, losing situations, I feel like that'd be perfect. Because the best experience is experience. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of these young guys don't have that. You know what I'm saying? So they need that. But I'm going to rock out and give them a D just for the simple fact that they did not trade Eric Gordon, who's been on this fucking team for what it feels like 10 years already. So, and it's just no use for him. It's just no use. He's not getting any playing time. I don't even really think he talks to, I mean, I don't know what goes on in the locker room. It's just, to me, I want Eric Gordon on a different team. So I'm going to rock out and give him a D.
I think him just Aaron Gordon can still help a contender, bro.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Bro, he's such a bucket, bro.
Like, that's all he does is shoot. Like, his game doesn't require anything crazy. Like, if he went to the Lakers, bro.
He off the dribble a little bit too, though.
Yeah, he does have a little bit. And back when he was younger with the Hornets and shit, he could actually dunk that bitch. Like, he had some hops, but.
He do have bounce.
Yeah, he does, bro. Eric Gordon could jump. I was like, what the fuck? This shit random as hell.
James Harden, but he was giving folks fits.
Yeah, he was, bro. He was nice. He was fucking nice. I mean, he still is, but yeah, man. I'm gonna just rock out and give him a D. I just feel like it was kind of underwhelming for them. But the next team we have, the Indiana Pacers. So they ended up getting Aaron Nesmith through the trade from the Boston Celtics, and they also got Daniel Tice. They also, in the draft, they got Benedict Mathurin. That was a good pickup. A lot of people are saying that might be one of the best pickups of the draft. So that's,
I'm going to have to show him why he's the best player. I like the compliment.
Yeah, bro. Hey, man, I definitely feel like he could definitely be one of the biggest contributors on this team, but they definitely did lose a couple people. They lost T.J. Warren. They lost Nick Stauskas. They lost Ricky Rubio, and they also lost Malcolm Brogdon. So how are you guys feeling about, the Pacers offseason? Obviously wasn't that crazy, but yeah. It's pretty basic. It was pretty basic.
I feel like we really didn't have a lot of moves to make.
Yeah, we don't really got it.
It would make me give them an A+ if they went ahead and just shipped out, Buddy Hield, Miles Turner.
Man, come on now. Don't do that.
Stop that. First round pick. That would make me give y'all an A+, but right now I'll give him a B, man, because I feel like they made the moves that they needed to. People they rate off seasons off the big splashy moves, but sometimes, bro, there's no big splashy move to be made, bro. You just got to upgrade your team little by little and just continue to add those pieces that are going to help you over the course of an 82-game season, man. So I feel like they did what they had to do and really just trying to build around my guy Halliburton, man. That's really all they do.
Yeah, real shit, bro. I feel it.
Yeah, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and just give him the basic C.
Yeah,
I mean, they didn't do anything spontaneous, no franchise changing.
Not at all. Not even somewhat close.
Yeah,
no. I'm gonna just keep it simple too. I'm gonna give it a D just because keep it sweet, simple. They really didn't do much. I mean, Aaron Nesmith, he's cool. Daniel Tice, all right, I guess. But I mean, it's not like they did anything crazy. But for the next team we do have, they might have done something something. You know what I'm saying? The Los Angeles Clippers, man, they went out and they got John Wall on the mid-level exception. Hey, man, we got the Clippers' #1 hater right here. You know what I'm saying? So. Hey, man, we got John Wall. Hey, man, John Wall, I feel like that was a great pickup, especially, like I said, on the mid-level exception. Can't even beat it. But they did lose some people, man, or someone, I should say. They lost one of my favorite players, personally, on my favorite team, Isaiah Hartenstein. He was our backup big. I thought he was one of the best backup bigs in the league, and that wasn't even no bias shit. Like, he went to the Knicks, and I still believe that, bro. Like, he was nice. But, yeah, we lost him. We really didn't do much either, so – we just got John Wall, got a point guard that we needed, but that's pretty much it. How y'all feeling about it, man?
Man, I feel like y'all had an A+ all season, bro.
An A+ all season, oh shit.
All season, bro. I can't hate, bro. I can't hold it. Y'all added the small pieces. Y'all didn't make any crazy overreactive moves, bro. Y'all just made the small moves I need to make. Adding a John Wall that's gonna be motivated to really go out there and show that he can still play at a high level, bro. I'm excited, man. I would say, are there any moves that I'm missing that y'all made, man? Because I feel like y'all made the small important ones.
No, that was pretty much it. It just said via free agency. That's who we got is John Wall. Yeah, and we pretty much just lost Jay Scrubb and Isaiah Hartenstein. So that's pretty much it, bro. I thought we made more moves too.
But the depth that y'all have it's insane, bro. I mean,
yeah, it is, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Y'all got players in the draft that's waiting to be unleashed, bro. We got BJ Boston, we got Jason Preston, bro. I'm excited about the Clippers, man, but obviously I do want to beat them next year, bro. But
I understand it. I get it, bro.
Honestly, y'all real issue is just staying healthy, bro. That's all.
That's it. That's really what it is, bro.
Y'all got the squad intact.
Facts, man. Facts. Hopefully we can make it work, man.
Hey, I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. I'm gonna give y'all a B. Pick up John Wall. I think that's a good pickup. And I think we talked about this throughout this whole segment is just improving. Y'all know who you are getting back. I feel like there's no need to put that out there. But y'all did what y'all did last season, bro, without him. Y'all getting them back. And I think it's going to be an eye-opener for a lot of people who've been kind of in that motherfucker sleep. They're going to wake up. They'll figure out, damn, that's Kawhi. I forgot. Yeah, that was Kawhi. So I think I'm going to give y'all a B, man. I think y'all, John Wall, y'all improving. I'm going to give y'all a B.
I like that. Honestly, bro, I'm going to rock out. I know this probably isn't the greatest a lot of people would be expecting, but I'm going to give us a C+, bro. I feel like there's still some moves we could have made. I mean, not with like a lot of money, but obviously John Wall was a great pickup. That's what we needed. We needed a point guard for years now. But, bro, we do not have a backup big. All we have is Zubac, and that's pretty much it, bro. Like, the next tallest person on a team is like 6'7". So it's like we're going to have to be doing that.
Play backup, don't y'all? Backup center?
Yeah, that's what we did against like Rudy Gobert and shit. But that's the thing, bro. I don't know how that's gonna work against a team like the Nuggets. You know what I'm saying? Like when I'm not even a big Zubac fan, and you guys know that. But like when he goes to the bench, like damn, what the fuck are we about to do when we going against like Joel Embiid? When we going against obviously Jokic? It's gonna be tough. Yeah, a healthy Anthony Davis is probably gonna fuck us up too. You know what I'm saying? Like Robert Covington. He played the small ball center for the Rockets, and it was cool for a little bit, but it's not nothing sustainable. You feel me? So I'm gonna rock out, give us a C+. That John Wall pickup was huge though. So yeah, I'm excited about that, bro. Just know I'm excited about that. But the next team we have is the other Los Angeles team, who actually I think they had a pretty underrated offseason, man. So so far, I'd say underrated, man. I mean, let's talk about some of the moves. Overrated. Okay, man. Well, hey, they got Troy Brown Jr. They got Thomas Bryant from the Wizards. They got Jay Huff. I couldn't tell you who the fuck that is. They got Damian Jones. They got Dennis Schroeder, Juan Toscano Anderson, and also Lonnie Walker. And also Patrick Beverly from a trade. And also, no, I'm just playing. I don't know. But they did lose Malik Monk. That was kind of a loss. I'm not going to lie. That's a loss.
Boy from the woods.
Bro, man. Let me hop
in. Go ahead, bro.
Go ahead and give a synopsis of this offseason, man. Obviously, we hamstrung ourselves, bro. There's really not a lot of moves we could make, man. So considering the circumstances,
made a lot of moves.
Yeah.
Considering the circumstances, bro,
they did make a decent.
I'm gonna give them a B+, bro, because I feel like they're adding pieces where they can. I want to shout out somebody on Twitter, but they posted a stat that said Lakers won the NBA championship back in 2020, 2021.
Mm-hmm.
And then 4 months later, they were second in the West. LeBron got hurt, and then everything went to crap, man.
Yeah.
They started trading everybody. So it was basically just an overreaction. So this is why I can applaud a lot of these teams that we just had on this list, bro. They didn't overreact to one like bad season, man, or one season where they didn't meet expectations. They kept the team intact. That's what the Lakers' issue was, bro. They made a big move. They overreacted, traded for Russ, and messed everything up, bro. So if they could get Russ out of there, bro, I'll give him an A+.
He said, I don't know, man. Training camp starts in a couple weeks. I think he's on that team.
Yeah, bro.
bro. Yeah, bro. I don't know what you talk about.
Hey, bro, still a chance, though, bro.
Hey, I agree with you, bro. I agree with you
on that team. For y'all, I think y'all made a lot of moves. Some of them seem like teams, some of them seem to be out of desperation, and I had to take a step back and kind of just look at the moves to see kind of why they were done. And to be honest, when you're in a position like them, you kind of need options, and I feel like right now they have a ton of options and at one particular position, but I'm not gonna go there. But I'll give them a B just for the efforts of I see compared to other teams that were in their same position that didn't really make many moves. I'm like, okay, but I can see them like they're trying, okay, can this player work? Can this player work? We got a new coach. We got this, we got that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they made a lot of efforts to get better. I don't know if they'll be better, but just a thought of, I mean, of course they'll be better, but just a thought of, okay, this could make us better. This could make us better. And potential, I think, is what gives them a B for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna give them a B+ as well, just because, like you said, more of the effort type of thing. We won't really know until they actually all get on the court together. But I feel like for the moves that they did make, all things considering, I mean, it was a pretty decent offseason, you know. So yeah, I'm gonna rock out and just give them a B+. Yeah, I'm gonna rock out and give them a B+. Yeah, man, that's pretty much it for the Lakers. But we are halfway through the teams. for the last 15, we'll probably just try to, rapid fire through these so we can get through them. So the next team we got is the Memphis Grizzlies. They really didn't do shit. They got Danny Green in the trade, and they lost Kyle Anderson, and they lost D'Anthony Melton. So it's pretty underwhelming. How y'all feeling?
I'm gonna give him a D.
D?
D.
Yeah. D. Yeah, I'm gonna rock out, just give them a D too. They lost two of their best rotational players, some of them, so and picked up old ass Danny Green, who's out for the season. So I don't know what the fuck the point of that was. But yeah, the next team we got is the Miami Heat. They didn't do shit via free agency. They didn't do shit via trades. They got Nikola Jokic out of the draft. You know what I'm saying? So they got they got a 27th overall pick named Nikola Jokic. That's so, hey, maybe he could turn into something. But they lost Markieff Morris and they lost PJ Tucker. So how y'all feel about this underwhelming ass offseason?
Miami Heat are a team that really they don't necessarily build through the draft or free agency, bro, but they really are a team. Like, you notice a lot of their key contributors, bro, are like people that weren't drafted, bro. People like Duncan Robinson. Well, I forgot what the other dude's name is. Gabe Vincent, I believe.
Okay, yeah.
That's last year in the playoffs, bro, but nobody ever heard of him. So I think they're always gonna be fine, bro. They got their culture to fall back on, bro, and great players.
Facts. What would you give the team though? Grade as for grade?
I mean, considering that they really didn't do much, I'll give them a B. I mean, I feel like they're gonna be fine though.
Yeah, I feel it.
Yeah, I'm gonna give them they gained a lot. Well, at least Jimmy Butler gained a lot of hair. However, I'll give them a D. I'll give him a D too.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him a D just because they lost PJ Tucker, who was one of their best players last year, and they didn't do shit to replace him. So if anything, they just got worse. So yeah, I'm gonna rock out and just give them a D. The next team we got is the Milwaukee Bucks. They got Joe Ingles via free agency, and they lost Rajon Tucker. So how y'all feeling about this insane Milwaukee Bucks offseason?
I mean, they didn't really do anything, so I got to give them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give them. Let's go see minus.
I'm gonna give him an F. I'm gonna give him an F. This is probably the first F, just because I don't like Joe Ingles. So, so fuck Joe Ingles, man. But
you're not fooling with, bro.
Oh god, any former Jazz player, any Jazz player, just no. I don't like the Jazz, man. They're not it. But the next team we have is the Minnesota Timberwolves. They definitely made a couple of moves. They picked up Kyle Anderson. They got Brian Forbes. They picked up Austin Rivers. They traded for Rudy Gobert, which was a very, very controversial trade. And they lost Malik Beasley. They lost Patrick Beverley. They lost Josh Okogie. They lost Jared Vanderbilt. So how are you guys feeling about the Minnesota Timberwolves offseason?
I hate the move that they made for trading for Rudy Gobert, man. I feel like they really just mortgaged the whole future for a player that's really offensively challenged. I mean, he's great defensively, man, but what is he really going to do for your team, bro, past this season? But the assignment for this topic, man, was to give him a grade for this offseason, bro. So I'm going to go ahead and give him I'll give him a C+, bro. I feel like they lost a lot. I feel like if they would have just stood pat, bro, sign like maybe a JaVale McGee, just a kind of a center that they can rent for the next couple of years, bro. I feel like they would have been fine, bro. But I'm gonna give them a C, bro. This is a real tough offseason for them. I feel like they're gonna really regret what they done, bro. They're gonna be in a situation like the Lakers are in right now in a couple of years.
I'm gonna give them a D just because I didn't feel like they didn't get any better. Keep it a buck.
Damn, really? Damn, that's crazy. Hey man, I'm gonna rock out and give them a B. To say they didn't get better, that's kind of a stretch just because Rudy Gobert was one of the best defenders in the league. But I see what you're saying.
You know, after I feel like the bads outweigh the good. You know what I'm saying? You lose all that for Rudy.
Yeah, I feel that, but it's like they still do have some decent perimeter defenders. You feel me? Like they got Kyle Anderson, they got Brian Forbes, they got Anthony Edwards, who's 6'7". I feel like for what they lost, Patrick Beverley really wasn't that much. And I love Pat Bev. But
you know,
I feel
Pat
like
Bev gave him that winning culture.
Hey, he did though. He did too, bro. And he's probably about to do the same thing to the LA Lakers.
Yeah, you know
man.
what you
So,
do, bro.
Yeah, no, I'm a rock out. I'm gonna give him what did I say, a B or a C?
I thought you said a B.
Okay, I think I'm confident with the B because, like I said, they'll be better for right now. But like Taj was saying, years down the line when Rudy Gobert is not aging that well, who the fuck knows what this team's gonna look like? You know what I'm saying? But I feel like for this upcoming season, they made a pretty decent move. I mean, it's just it came at a lot of it. The extent was a lot. So the next team we have is the New Orleans Pelicans. They didn't do shit in free agency. They didn't do shit via trades, and they didn't lose anyone. So we can just move on to the next team. The New York Knicks, they picked up Jalen Brunson. They got Isaiah Hartenstein, who I'm very big on, and they lost Alec Burks, they lost Taj Gibson, Nerlens Noel, and Kemba Walker. What would you guys give to the New York Knicks offseason?
Man, I just feel bad for Knicks fans, bro. Y'all
I
do
do too.
Man, bro.
I mean, they got Jalen Brunson. I'm not gonna hold it, but like that felt like a real inside type of move, bro. They had
his dad's part of the coaching staff. Man, it's just weird, bro. It's a weird situation.
agent is like friends with somebody in the Knicks. Yeah, bro, it's weird, bro. So I'm gonna give him a D because I really don't feel like they did anything that's really gonna drastically improve their roster. I mean, they lost players, but I feel like the Knicks are just the Knicks, bro. So I'm giving it.
Yeah, that's pretty much all it is.
Yeah, bro. I give the Knicks a C. I'm not gonna hold them because I feel like they're trying, but it's just like sometimes I just can't make sense of what their moves are.
Some of the movement,
I'm gonna give them a C just for the effort. I don't want to cook them because I feel like they've been down and they've been curbs dumped, so I'm gonna give them a C.
Yeah, I'm gonna give them a C as well, just because, like I said, bro, the player that they did get, Jalen Brunson, Isaiah Hartenstein, those are good players. I mean, regardless of what you did pay Jalen Brunson, you may have overpaid, but at the end of the day, like we always say, there are so many overpaid players in this league. At this point, it really doesn't even matter. But yeah, I mean, I just feel like
they're not.
Yeah, see, it's just a pretty basic offseason. Yeah, bro. I mean, I don't really see them being a playoff team, especially for how stacked the East is. It's just, yeah, it's not much. But the next team we have is the Oklahoma City Thunder. They didn't do shit in free agency. They didn't do anything via trades. But during the draft is where they went crazy, man. They got Chet Holmgren, obviously, who's out for the whole season, which sucks. But they got Jalen Williams and they got Jalen Williams. So they got two Jalen Williams. How y'all feeling about this, man?
Off the rip, I was kind of excited for Chet.
Yeah,
but
man, me too.
Damn, after the injuries, I'm
Yeah,
gonna give him a C. If Chet was still actually, you know what? With him drafting Chet, I'll give him a B, just for the sake of you don't know what the future will hold. But I'll give him a B. I'll give him a B. If Chet was still there, I feel like their chances would be a lot better. But I'll give him a B for this offseason. Yeah.
I feel it.
B
What about you, bro? How you feeling about the Thunder?
The Thunder, man. Shout out Chet, man. Get well soon. But I'm gonna go ahead and give them. I'm gonna give them a B, bro, because I feel like we don't really know what their plan is, but they just stockpiling hella draft picks, hella. They're doing hella different things, bro, with the squad, bro. But I feel like it's time to start cashing in all them draft picks, man.
Same here.
All that cap space and money that you got in free agency, bro. So I'll give them a B because I feel like they went crazy in their draft. I'll say that.
For sure, bro. For sure. I'm gonna rock out. I'm gonna give them a B as well, just for the Chet Holmgren pick alone. I feel like that was your guys' guy, and you guys got him. So you guys did your thing. The next team, the Orlando Magic. They didn't really get anyone in free agency or trades, but the draft is where they got the bread and butter at. You know what I'm saying? They got Pablo Banchero, and yeah, that's pretty much it. The only guy that they really lost was Robin Lopez. So yeah, man, how y'all feeling about the Magic's offseason?
I mean, I feel like I'm excited about that Paolo pick, man.
Yeah, man, for sure.
I'm gonna I'll give them a B for that pick alone, bro. And then there wasn't really much that needed to be done to that roster, but they're another young team that just needs to grow and just continue to get better. So I'll give them a B.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give them a C.
See, I feel it. Yeah, I'm gonna rock out and give them a B as well. It was pretty good. They got the guy that they wanted. I feel like with the top three teams in the draft, I feel like they all got the guy that they wanted. So I feel like it's kind of hard to argue that. You feel me? So yeah, man, decent offseason. But the next team we have, the Philadelphia 76ers. They actually made a couple of decent pickups, man. They got Montrezl Harrell, they got PJ Tucker, they got Daniel House, and they got DeAnthony Melton, who I thought was pretty big from the Grizzlies, and they lost Danny Green and DeAndre Jordan. How y'all feeling?
I love that Trez pickup, man. I'm gonna go ahead and give the Philadelphia 76ers. I want to give them an A, bro, but I'll give them a B plus because I feel like their roster, bro, is gonna be really good next year, bro. If James Harden can come back and be 50% of what he was in Houston, I think it's gonna be a big problem for the East, man. But there's a lot of factors that need to go right for them. Joel Embiid has to stay healthy. James Harden has to be motivated and also stay healthy. And you know, guys gotta make shots, bro. I feel like if they can do that, bro, they're gonna be a problem next year. So I'm going to give them a B plus.
They get a B plus for me. I'll give them a B. I think that the moves they made were pretty good. Like you said, it depends on a lot of external or internal factors dealing with their players. And James Harden is one of the biggest inconsistent pieces of how he feels or if he wants to play or whatever he has going on. Of course, you got Joel who just loves the game of basketball but can't seem to avoid injury. So I just think the B move is pretty solid grade for them.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him an A just because I do like the Montrezl pickup. I like PJ Tucker and DeAnthony Melton, bro. I feel like everything that they needed, they got. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna rock out, just give them an A. You know what I'm saying? But the next team we have is the Phoenix Suns, who was actually kind of, under a lot right now with their owner, all that shit. We'll probably get into a little bit later. But the free agency, man, they got Damian Levy, they got Josh Okogie, and yeah, that was pretty much it. They lost Aaron Holiday, Frank Kaminsky, and JaVale McGee. So I feel like, in my opinion, they kind of lost more than they got. But how y'all feeling?
I'm gonna go.
I give him a C.
C?
I'm gonna go D plus.
Yeah, I'm gonna go D plus as well, just because, like I said, I feel like Aaron Holiday was kind of a big loss. JaVale McGee was a big loss for him. But yeah, next team we have the Portland Trailblazers. Gary Payton, they picked him up from the Golden State Warriors. They also got Jeremy Grant from the Pistons, which I like a lot. And yeah, in the draft, they also got a steal at the 7th overall pick in Shaedon Sharpe. That was definitely nice, man. They also lost Eric Bledsoe, Joe Ingles, and yeah, that's pretty much it, y'all. How y'all feeling?
I'm gonna give him an A plus, bro. That season was I'm tweaking. I'm got the motherfucking game on right now, but hey,
that's cool, bro.
I feel like that offseason, bro, is definitely gonna be good, man. Honestly, I don't know if this is gonna be a playoff roster because they got a lot of new pieces, man. But I'm hoping so, bro. Payne comes back healthy, playoff, advancing. I don't know, bro. But I'm gonna give them an A plus, bro, because they shook a lot up, bro. This has been long overdue.
For sure.
I'm gonna give them an A.
Okay.
Just because they got my boy along. I think that was a phenomenal pickup, bro. They got my boy, man. That kind of hurt me a little bit when he left, but you get the A for me. Especially because they've been a very lackluster team.
Yeah.
Now, when I say lackluster, I don't mean like they've been bad. They've just been that kind of team that's okay.
They have been bad though. The past last year, they were terrible.
Yeah, last year, but like you talk about over the last few years.
They're usually a consistent playoff team.
Consistent playoff team, but they really just get to the playoffs. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
No title, no contender.
Average draft team.
Not even a second round appearance.
That's just them, bro. So I give them an A for this, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna rock out, give them an A just because for me personally, the Grant pickup. I mean, I feel like that's pretty big. A decent, second option behind Damian Lillard. I really do like that, especially that they got a forward. So yeah, man, I like that offseason for them. For the Sacramento Kings, man, they ended up they picked up Matthew Dellavedova, which is really random. And they also got Malik Monk and traded for Kevin Huerter. I do like that pickup a lot. But they lost Dante DiVincenzo. They lost Maurice Harkless, Justin Holiday, Josh Jackson, also Damian Jones. So how y'all feeling about the Sacramento Kings offseason as a whole?
Back.
As a whole, Sacramento.
I got a new saying, bro. They're a poverty franchise, bro.
Poverty franchise. Damn.
Franchise, bro.
Yeah.
Like I really got nothing nice to say about Sacramento.
I'm gonna give them a D, bro.
Damn. Yeah,
I'm gonna give them.
Moses really.
I'm not gonna hold. I'm gonna give him a C.
See, I'm gonna give him a B, bro. I think I like the pick. Kevin Huerter. He was just dropping 27 points against the Philadelphia 76ers in the Eastern Conference Finals. You feel me? So I feel like that was a good pickup. And they also got Malik Monk, bro, one of the Lakers' best players last season. So, hey, man, I like that a lot. But for the next team, man, we got the San Antonio Spurs. They picked up Gorgie Dang, the most random pickup of the offseason, I think. But all right. And they lost Danilo Gallinari. They lost DeJounte Murray and Lonnie Walker. So I feel like they lost more than they got. How y'all feeling about this offseason real quick?
Give him a D.
A D, same here.
Yeah. I hate to give them that energy, but they get a D.
Yeah, they really do shit. I mean, yeah, they really did though. I mean, they lost DeJounte, so I don't know. I don't really like that at all, and Lonnie Walker, so I'm not a big fan. But the next team, we got the Toronto Raptors. They picked up Josh Jackson, Otto Porter Jr., And yeah, that's pretty much it. How y'all feeling?
C.
I'll give him a C. I'm gonna give him a C. I like Otto Porter. I feel like he was pretty good for them.
I give him a C plus.
For the Warriors, C plus. Yeah, man. All right. So the next team we have is the Utah Jazz. They did a lot of bullshit, but they just did a lot of shit in general. You feel me? They picked up Malik Beasley. They got Talon Horton-Tucker. They got Jared Vanderbilt, Colin Sexton, Lowry Markkanen, Stanley Johnson, and they lost Patrick Beverly, Rudy Gobert. They lost Royce O'Neal, Donovan Mitchell, and Daniel House. That's a pretty big offseason. How y'all feeling?
I'll give him
That's
a B.
tough. A B?
Yeah.
C.
I'm gonna rock out and I'm gonna give them a B plus just because I feel like the shit that they did give up. Everyone has been saying they need to get rid of Rudy and or Donovan Mitchell, but the fact that they got rid of both, they got a decent amount of draft picks. You can't beat it. You can't beat it at all.
Actually,
So,
bro, let me run that shit back. I'm tweaked, bro. I'm tweaked. A plus.
Hey,
I'm
all
not
right.
Y'all be hating on Rudy, bro.
Hey man, I'm just being truthful.
Just the fact that you could really, because bro, when you do a rebuild, bro, nobody likes a rebuild, bro. But when you can do it successfully as Danny Ainge has in the Jazz,
Yeah.
bro, you shooting it to the studs, bro. You got 13 picks between two players that a lot of people
Yeah.
is overrated, bro.
Yeah,
That's
that is crazy. That's
They-
it. Yeah.
You're flipping players like Pat Bev and for THT. You got
Yeah, that's
so much back for Rudy Gobert. It's ridiculous, bro. Man, shout out
Yeah.
to
Yeah, they definitely did.
they're gonna be
that, bro.
screwed.
Facts, man. I definitely like what they did, man. But for the next team, they got the Washington Wizards, man. They picked up Taj Gibson. They got DeLon Wright. They picked up Will Barton, Monte Morris, and they lost Thomas Bryant to the Lakers, KCP to the Nuggets, and Raul Neto to the Cavs, and Ish Smith to the Nuggets. How we feeling? This is the last team, by the way.
Shout out my NBA twin, man. I'm gonna go ahead and give them a C.
See, yeah, I like it, man. It was a decent offseason. I'm gonna give them a C as well, just because they didn't do nothing crazy, but they got better. So like Taj Gibson, he's a decent veteran. They can come in and help players like Kyle Kuzma, I think. You know what I'm saying? And Roy Hachimura. I definitely like what the Wizards got going on over there.
I'm gonna give him a C too. C's across the board. Let's be fair.
Yeah, it was pretty basic.
Yeah, it's nothing
Pretty
crazy.
basic offseason, man. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it for the new faces, new places, man. Let us know if you guys enjoyed that. The type of topic, that type of, thing that we're doing. We just like to, have kind of like not tier list or list videos, but we like to, just talk about multiple different things in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of different stuff that goes on during free agency. So yeah, man, new faces, new places. We're going to see what they can do.
All right, bro. So I think we can make that a separate video since that was a long topic. It was
Yeah.
30 minutes. We can top it up, put it on the page, and then see how people rocking with it, man. See if they like it or not, man. See if they disagree with the grades we were giving their teams. And
In the jungle like I'm Conan, kind of with both hands. Switch the flow like it was broken. I'm on the road, man. Making plays just like DeRozan. I shoot my shot, and that shit wetter than the ocean. I brag a lot, but with the wind and come the boasting. I made a lot from them apartments that I sold in. He didn't make it up to college, so them streets where he enrolled in. I know I'm a scholar from the moments that I was exposed in.